Hello.
Hello, hello, hello. You're listening to Midnight Movie Gang, a podcast where we talk about cult cinema, kind of like lesser known things, cheesy, kind of. That's our favorite things to talk about.
True.
The lesser knowns. Like next episode, me and Joseph are going to talk about Jackie Chan, and I know it's not going to get a lot of listens because like our martial arts episodes have gotten like the least amount of listens.
But it's cool though.
Yeah, but I love talking about it.
Yeah.
Anyway, yeah, this is Midnight Movie Gang. My name is LC. My pronouns are he, him.
I'm Courtney. My pronouns are they, them.
And what are we going to talk about today, Court?
Today we're talking about the Oscars.
Indeed, the Oscars, which were 2 nights ago.
Yes.
We had a little Oscar party.
We did at our apartment.
And it was a lot of fun.
It was really fun.
Some people came that we didn't expect to come.
Mm-hmm.
And everyone had a good time just hanging out.
Yeah.
Looked at all the celebrity fits. There weren't really a lot of crazy celebrity fits this year.
No, just minor Hunger Games fits.
Yeah, like it wasn't really anything special. I remember I saw a TikTok today saying that like it was funny because I think they were missing the point. They were saying that nobody's straps on their dresses like hit their shoulders.
Yeah.
Like nobody had tight, and I'm just like, is that because that's like a fashion trend, or is it because everyone's just so skinny now?
Yeah.
That heroin cheeks back.
Yeah. Yeah, we had a little Oscar party, and a lot of our friends came, and a lot of people who came had never seen the Oscars before.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, that was cool.
And this was their first time.
Mm-hmm.
Have you ever? Well, before we get, let's talk about our tea.
Oh, let's talk about our tea.
We're drinking our tea today.
I have Dynasty brand jasmine green tea with sugar.
I have Ahmad Tea Strawberry Sensation.
Oh, that's the one we got from what is that place?
Oh yeah, we got it from the special. Did we get this from Jungle Jim?
Yes, we got it from Jungle Jim's.
Ah.
Yeah, which is like an international store that we took a road trip to.
We did.
Yeah.
But yeah, we took a trip to Jungle Jim's, got this tea, and it's delicious. I love how it smells too.
Yeah, it's a good tea.
Super aromatic.
Something that I learned about the Oscars after it happened that they didn't show at all during the Oscars was the fact that there were protesters outside.
Yeah, I had no fucking idea.
Yeah, that there were protesters outside, which I think is really awesome. It was pro-Palestine, anti-genocide protesters outside of the Oscars, which was cool. I was really disappointed that no one during the Oscars said anything about Palestine in their speeches. There were the red pins that some people were wearing, like Billie Eilish was wearing one, a few other people were wearing them, but even in acceptance speeches, no one mentioned Palestine, which was really disappointing.
I saw a breakdown of the zone of interest directors.
Yeah.
Acceptance. I don't know if it was director or writer. Oh, it was director because it was when they won for Best International Film. And the director's speech was pro-Palestine.
Oh, okay. I couldn't tell based on how he said it.
You could tell that like he wrote the speech carefully to like kind of skirt around, but like I saw like a little breakdown, and it was very much his. I'm gonna try to be careful here myself in terms of what he said. The basis of what he said was basically like we're using our like us being Jewish and our history with the Holocaust as an excuse to like as an excuse for like accepting the suffering of others. Yeah. Of the people in Gaza.
Okay, yeah.
Like he's what he essentially said in his speech.
Right. Israel is using the Holocaust as a reason that they can now commit genocide.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Like I did it, they did it.
Right.
But that was the only thing pretty much.
Right, and it wasn't his speech. Like, I didn't catch that when he said it.
Yeah.
Like, it was very, I wish he had been a little more explicit because I don't think many people got it.
Yeah, no, that was, I think it was his intention to try to, like, be careful with his words kind of deal, you know? But yeah, no, I saw a clip of Mark Ruffalo cheering on the protesters outside because he was one of the people wearing the red pins during the show, which I had no idea what they were to begin with either.
Yeah, I mean, during the Oscars, I looked it up, and, like, yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. There could have been more done. considering there's a genocide happening.
Yeah. Especially because I remember in years past, whenever there was like social, I think this might sound dumb to me. When everything with Ukraine was happening, was that last year or 2 years ago?
I don't remember.
Whenever that was happening, there was a filmmaker that won an award for the Oscars that couldn't be there.
Yeah.
Because they were like stuck in Ukraine, basically.
Oh my God.
And yeah, no, they talked about it a lot then, but I guess that's different when you're talking about like whole thing.
Well, I mean, Ukraine is an easier thing for white people to care about because it's white people being murdered.
Have you ever watched the Oscars before?
Only with you.
Before me. Yeah.
Yeah, no, it wasn't something that I paid any attention to before we started dating.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it just wasn't really something on my radar. But also, you've made me into more of a movie person than I was previously. Yeah. This year, I had a lot of opinions on what I wanted to win.
Saw a lot more of the movies this year than last year.
Yes, I saw almost all of the Best Picture movies.
I think the only ones you didn't see...
The only ones I didn't see were Oppenheimer. Anatomy of a Fall, I didn't see all of it.
Yeah,
I saw part of it with you.
You saw a good amount of it with me. You saw a good amount of Maestro with me.
I saw Maestro.
Yeah,
I basically saw Maestro.
You basically saw Maestro. Past Lives.
I didn't see Past Lives.
I think you'd really like Past Lives.
Yeah. And then I didn't see The Holdovers.
Yeah, and The Holdovers, but everything.
But I saw everything else.
Yes.
I didn't see Oppenheimer because I refused to.
Because fuck Christopher Nolan.
Because fuck Christopher Nolan, but also like, why are we talking about the atomic bomb in this way? And talking about the atomic bomb in any way other than what a catastrophe it was is kind of crazy to me, but whatever.
Yeah, the movie certainly does not critique enough. Mm-hmm. It certainly does not do it. The fact that you don't see any Japanese people really in the movie
or
at all.
indigenous people when they were doing the testing.
No.
Because that like ruined a lot of land that indigenous people were living on and gave them health problems. My favorite movies that were nominated for Best Picture were Barbie and Killers of the Flower Moon.
Yeah.
Those were my two favorites. I was really hoping that Lily Gladstone was going to win the Oscar for Best Actress.
She won Golden Globes.
Here's the thing. I was really... The one award that I was really upset with through the whole Oscars was the Best Actress award because Lily Gladstone deserved that Oscar so much. She is the first of all, beyond the fact that her performance is amazing and she's a great actress, she's the first Indigenous woman ever nominated. Indigenous person. I know she uses she, they pronouns. Mm-hmm. The first Indigenous person ever nominated. And she deserved that fucking Oscar. But the thing that made me even more angry is that while I love Emma Stone winning for Poor Things was really offensive to me because she's just pretending to be a baby for the whole movie. Yeah. I'm not saying she didn't do a great job.
Yeah, no, she was great with what she was given. It's just the material that she was given was offensive.
And I feel like in the year 2024, it's just offensive for a woman to win for a role where she just like is a baby sex doll for men.
Yeah.
Versus like comparing it to Lily Gladstone's performance in Killers of the Flower Moon, like where she was like a pillar of her community and like goes through all of this hard shit. And
you just see the in her performance, you just see the conflict within her where it's like, you know that she knows that her husband is doing it to her.
Literally.
But she loves him. And like she brings like that level of like she brings that depth and that three-dimensionality forward for sure. Like she's a real person, you know?
Right. And I think a lot of people were surprised that Lily Gladstone didn't get that Oscar. Like even Emma Stone seemed surprised.
Yeah, she did not expect to be up there.
And she like made eye contact with Lily Gladstone when she said like, this is ours, not just mine.
Yeah.
Were you surprised by that one? Because I really thought she was going to get it.
I really was surprised by it. I was especially surprised by it because like my mentality behind it was like, okay, they have to give something to Killers of the Flower Moon because Killers of the Flower Moon also lost a lot of the production awards. Like it lost makeup and hairstyling, costumes, which
That's also offensive.
I was huge on both of the, especially costumes, like the outfits and just like all of the. We watched that special about like all of the outfits and the clothing that like were made and were brought in for the movie.
Yeah, and they were made by indigenous artists
Mm-hmm.
for the movie. Like they actually like. It wasn't a bunch of white people making costumes that didn't mean anything.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it was actually indigenous people working on this project.
Yeah, no, like, it was just so much work and love and history went into, like, so much of Killers of the Flower Moon, and I don't think it won a single award, if I remember correctly.
Which is so crazy.
Just looking real quick through the list. Yeah, I don't think... Yeah, Killers of the Flower Moon didn't win anything. I got a list of, movies with multiple wins. Oppenheimer had the most wins with 7 awards.
Ugh.
Poor Things had second most with 4 awards. And Zone of Interest had 2. Yeah. And Barbie only got 8 nominations, which we hadn't even got on to Barbie. But yeah, Killers of the Flower Moon was top 3 in terms of nominations, which yeah, I thought it was gonna. I wanted Martin Scorsese to win Best Director. If of the list here, I think Greta Gerwig was the best director of this year, personally.
Yeah.
But the fact that she was snubbed, but like of the people on the list, I thought Marty should have got it.
Yeah, I agree with that, especially because he brought in so many people. He didn't just like white man it.
Mm-hmm.
You know, like he brought in all of these indigenous creators behind the scenes to like make sure things were accurate and respectful and stuff, and I really appreciate that.
Yeah. There's a lot of care put into that movie.
Right. And it's a beautiful movie. It's just genuinely a great movie.
The best long movie, like
honestly,
as far as like we're both of us are not long movie people.
I especially cannot handle a long movie.
Yeah, but you, me, you, and Joseph watched the whole thing, right?
I know,
there.
and I was like, I sat there the whole time. I only got up a couple times because I'm antsy.
Mm-hmm. It really zoomed by for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah. Speaking of long movies, we saw Dune recently.
I saw half of Dune. I did snooze a little.
You fell asleep.
I snoozed.
So a quarter of the
Dune
story. I was talking about Dune at work today. Anyway, yeah, no. So.
I also, I don't know. I feel like a lot more. There were a lot of really great movies in 2023, and I knew that Oppenheimer was gonna do really well because the fucking dude bros of the Academy love that stupid shit. Mm-hmm. But I just didn't expect Barbie and Killers of the Flower Moon to be snubbed so badly.
Yeah, the only Oscar that Barbie won was for Best Song. For thank God it wasn't I'm Just Ken.
Oh my God, I know. Yeah, I will say that Billie Eilish deserved that award. The song is really great. I love Billie Eilish. But yeah, what are your thoughts on that?
On the best song?
Yeah.
Particular? Yeah, no, I agree. I think that was the best song of the year. Like that one definitely brought the feels. As far as what were the other ones on the list? The performances at the show I really enjoyed. Ryan Gosling's, like, it was a well choreographed.
Oh yeah.
Like thing with all the dancers. It was really
He's
cool.
also fun.
Yeah, I'm trying to get to what else was nominated. I'm pretty sure I'm not familiar with the other 3 nominees. Got Wikipedia up. Best Original Song, The Fire Inside from Flamin' Hot. I had not heard that song before the show, and it's funny that it's just like they're singing about singing about chips. Let's see, It Never Went Away. Oh yeah, that was a beautiful one. I hadn't heard that song. From American Symphony, which was that a biographical documentary film. Oh, I remember seeing ads for this.
Yeah.
It's on Netflix. Oh, it's a documentary about John Batiste. Interesting. I want to check that out. But yeah, no, I mean, as far as like,
and a song for My People from Killers of the Flower Moon was nominated. That was good too. I liked that performance. Yeah,
all the performances were great. I feel like the Oscars has always been accused of being like too white.
Because it is.
I mean, it holds true. It's a thing where it's like, I feel like, now I never put any salt as far as like, I watch the Oscars most just for the drama of it all, and like not because like I disagree with like most of the opinions that they always have.
Yeah.
And in the last few years, ever since, I forget what year it was specifically, but like there was a year in the last decade where like every single nominee in every category was white.
Oh my god.
Like there were no POCs nominated for anything. And since then, there has been an accumulated effort to get more representation. But I feel like oftentimes the representation that we do see is like them trying to hit a quota almost. You know, like I feel like I remember thinking this last year as far as like, you know, Nope not getting anything.
Yeah. Yeah, because that is a fully black movie.
Yeah.
Like it's a movie about black people, and yeah, not getting a nomination is crazy.
Yeah.
And also I remember you told me that now they have rules about how there have to be people of color in the movie in order to be nominated.
Yeah, I think it's the cast has to hit a specific,
right.
Like there has to be at least like one major character.
But that doesn't. It doesn't even end up like coming really to fruition, because like if you think about Poor Things, like the two characters that are, only two black characters.
Yeah, it's
they just prop up the other characters. Like it's not.
Yeah, well, there are three. It's her who ends up being her husband, Remy Youssef's character. I forget his name, but like the student, Willem Dafoe's student, her girlfriend.
Yeah.
In the brothel, and the philosopher man who teaches her about poor people.
Who like shows her poor people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
One second, I'm trying to think as far as
and how many people of color were in Oppenheimer?
I think there was a janitor somewhere.
Right.
I think some of the scientists, maybe a handful of them. But getting on to some other categories, I remember we were talking about Best Animated a while ago. You wanted Spider-Verse to win? Yeah,
like my pipe dream was for Spider-Verse to win. I knew it wouldn't, but I figured that The Boy and the Heron would win. And I am happy about that, because that's the first 2D animated movie to win in like decades.
Yeah, that's true.
So that's cool. And also I love Studio Ghibli.
Mm-hmm. I was talking to a coworker today about Studio Ghibli and how like, we're going to watch Howl's Moving Castle next. And he's like, oh, that's my favorite. You're going to love it.
It's a lot of people's favorite. Yeah.
It's going to be lit.
But yeah, I mean, I just love Spider-Verse, but The Boy and the Heron was a well-deserved win, I think. Yeah,
like the animation, like as far as like animation goes, it was something I appreciate about The Boy and the Heron more than I think about it is that like it's not. I like seeing animation is not just for kids.
Yeah.
You know, and
I like adult themes in animation.
Exactly, and like outside of the U.S., in Japan especially, like anime and like animation are definitely given like a higher kind of, you know, platform for like to tell more mature stories. And I feel like The Boy and the Heron was not really like a story for kids.
Yeah.
You know, and like the themes that it covers like are a lot wider and have more of like an adult scope.
Yeah.
You know? And yeah, it was cool that it got that recognition. I'm trying to think. I remember I was annoyed at both of the screenplays. Anatomy of a Fall, Best Original Screenplay, winning over The Holdovers is crazy. Because, I don't know, like, Anatomy of the Fall was the last movie I watched.
Yeah.
Before the Oscars, and, like, it was good, but it didn't need to be as long as it was.
Yeah.
Like, it was 2.5 hours, and I feel like they kind of reiterated over the same points over and over again. I think we should talk about a little bit of some of the two movies that were the biggest snubs, one of which we talked about on this show. Saltburn and Iron Claw.
Oh.
Not getting anything.
That made me sad.
Yeah.
Because both of those movies, Saltburn might be one of my favorite movies of all time. Like it has made the list for me of like just one of the best movies ever.
Saltburn was my favorite movie last year.
Yeah, period. I think it might have been mine too. Though it changes for me what one was my favorite. But yeah, and The Iron Claw is a fantastic movie. We'll never watch it again. Like I'm never gonna watch it again.
So sad.
Because it's so sad, and like I just am not someone who can rewatch a movie that sad. Mm-hmm. But I loved it. Like it was a great movie. And yeah, the fact that neither one of those got anything is so crazy, because the cinematography in Saltburn was incredible. And like the more I think about that movie, the more I like notice more things. And I've seen a lot of videos of people breaking stuff down. And usually I'm not like into that kind of content. Like usually I'm not someone who like watches a video about a movie I just saw. But with Saltburn, I've like found all of that really interesting. Just like the way the filmmaker used what's her name? Emerald Fennell?
Emerald Fennell.
It's not Fennel?
I'm pretty sure it's Fennell because I watched it.
Okay.
I thought it was Fennel too, and I corrected people. And I looked up an interview before we did that review, and I'm like, no, it's Fennel.
Okay. Yeah. She, just the way that everything in that movie is staged, and all of the shadows and stuff were so good.
Yeah. It really is a visual feast.
Yeah.
That movie. Yeah, especially at the end, Barry Keoghan, he was a visual feast at the end.
Absolutely.
And Jacob Elordi, whenever he was. Speaking of Jacob Elordi, that's another big snub, Priscilla.
Also not getting another one of my favorite movies of last year.
I remember saying, like, you know, if Jacob Elordi doesn't at least get nominated for Elvis, then... But Austin Butler did.
That's fucked up.
It's fucking crazy.
That's fucked up because Jacob Elordi was very convincing as Elvis.
Yeah, convincing in a lot of ways. I really appreciated, like, thinking back to his performance, I really appreciated how he didn't, especially with somebody like Elvis who has been parodied to death.
Yeah.
As far as, like, you know, the stereotypes of all of it. He played it really subtle. He did. And played it, like, in a much more believable way.
Yeah, and he really got, like, the manipulation stuff down. Mm-hmm. And I also think that, that movie was just so pretty, too. Mm-hmm. I loved that movie.
Yeah, that movie was great visual-wise
I just think that A24 gets fucked over every Oscars anyway.
Yeah, A24 doesn't necessarily get a lot of love. I think it's because the Academy kind of still associates A24 with its roots, where it's like A24 for when it was kind of starting to show up on the map was kind of just known for like their low-budget horror movies. Yeah. And now, and what it's cool that they're kind of still in that space of like they still make a lot of horror, but now they have a much wider range of genres. Like Saltburn is more of like a drama, with some thriller elements. You know,
I don't know if it's because the Academy still sees them as that, or if it's just because the Academy hates independent filmmaking. Yeah, they don't care about like actual independent filmmaking, which is what people have started to like a lot more, because everyone's fucking sick of Marvel. Yeah. Like, everyone's sick of all these big movies that don't mean anything anymore, and all of these reboots and, like, rebrands of movies that, like, we've done before. Like, how many fucking Mission Impossibles do we need?
Oh, yeah, I saw that it was Dead Reckoning part. I think that's, like, the 8th one or the 7th one? I don't know.
Who's watching that shit?
I was never a big Mission Impossible guy. I don't know.
But yeah, most of my favorite movies that have come out in recent years have been A24. Like, I talk to you about this movie all the time. I fucking love Lamb.
Lamb is great.
Lamb is incredible.
Lamb is wonderful. Love Lies Bleeding, new A24
I can't wait.
Coming out this weekend. We're going to see that. I'm pumped for that day.
Me too.
We're going to go to Olive Garden, and then we're going to go see that. It's going to be so much fun.
At our little local independent theater. It's going to be great.
Support your local movie theaters, people.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, that one looks really cool. I remember I was talking to somebody about that movie the other day too, and I'm like, yeah, it kind of looks like True Romance but gay.
Right. That's the other thing that I think you get with the independent films and like A24 in particular is that you get more representation of people we actually want to see on screen. Like, I want to see gay shit. Us gays want to see gay shit. Like, we want to see we don't want to just see the same suffering porn. Same with people of color. People of color don't want to see suffering porn anymore. Like, we don't need all of these like terrible movies made by white people about like slaves. Yeah. Not written by black people.
I remember I was talking to you and a mutual friend of ours the other day about how like most of the time when you do see representation, like coming from like at least from the black perspective, is that nowadays it is that suffering porn, whereas like you look at like I feel like in the early 2000s especially, like there was a lot more black representation that was kind of just I don't want to use the word normal, but just in terms of like black people in what would be seen as more conventionally normal situations. Like you saw like a lot of like I remember there was a string of like weird examples, but like Welcome Home Roscoe Jenkins, or like a Johnson Family Vacation, I think was what it was called, but like a string of like kind of family comedy. Are We There Yet? Are We Done Yet?
Yeah.
Those kind of like mid-level, like family focused like movies featuring like all black casts that weren't necessarily about like the blackness of it, or didn't like talk about like a black struggle in that sense. It was just like a normal movie about a normal family that like anybody could watch, but just happened to star black people. And you don't see a lot of that kind of content made anymore in movies that like where it's, or I was talking about cartoons specifically the other day. I was talking about like The Proud Family and Static Shock and like Class of 3000, like stuff like that, where, you know, just this content where you see representation. It's not like a feature, or it's not like a thing that they're saying. Like, now, I loved is a strong word. I really liked the Miss Marvel show on Disney Plus, and I really like that character. But I feel like the word I'm looking for is pandering. Yeah, where it's like they're trying to pander to a specific audience, and they're trying to sell diversity. Yeah, rather than just being diverse.
Right.
You know,
I think for movies that have come out recently that I feel like fill a good spot for that. And I mean, I'm a white person, so that's the other part of it, that like I'm not
what
I'm not the authority on this, but like this conversation reminded me of Talk to Me. Like, that movie was just like, it wasn't about, like, the cast was quite diverse, and it was fine. Like, there was nothing weird about that. Like, it wasn't like, oh, we're doing this so that way we can, you know, fill a quota. It was just fine and normal. Yeah. And then another movie is Bottoms, which did that both for gay people and for people of color, was that the movie wasn't about either one of those things really. And like, you got a better depth of character because you got to see both of those groups of people being themselves without it being like, oh, life is so hard because I'm gay, you know? Like, you got like different character perspectives. Like, I remember you said about that movie that you had never seen like a woman and a gay woman in a position like Jonah Hill used to be in like Superbad. Like, Bottoms was like gay diverse Superbad. Yeah. Where like, it's so cool to see people of different identities in these roles that aren't stereotyped or shoved in.
Yeah, I had never seen a character in like a high school movie who was like the asshole friend. Right. Be like a gay woman, but that not like come up.
Right. It's not like, oh, she's of course an asshole because she's the gay friend. It's just she's the asshole gay friend.
It's the same way. It's funny. The exact same way I feel about Agent Petty in Ozark. Where like, he's gay, but him being gay doesn't have, and he's a fucking crazy monster. Right. But it doesn't have anything to do with the fact that he's gay.
Right. And so it's just like, just putting people in marginalized communities in roles and then letting that play out, and then you get better representation that way.
Yeah, no, it's really cool. I remember we're talking about movies that have that type of representation. Like, I remember a particular one that like I think this isn't like a great movie, but I think of it fondly because I remember my mom, like, I watched it with my mom and we mentioned it, how like the movie Yesterday, which starring Himesh Patel as, like, people don't know, it's about this guy who like, he gets knocked on the head, he gets knocked out, and when he wakes up, he's in a world where the Beatles never existed, and he's a musician. So like, he starts writing quote unquote the Beatles songs and passing them off as his own to get rich and famous. Yeah. And Himesh Patel is I believe he's Indian specifically. He might be, I don't want to mess it up and look it up, but basically he's a person of color. Like, he's very not white passing at all. Like, he's very obviously a brown man. Right. And the like, he is in the movie. And it's not something that is essential to the story. And then when I was watching, and I was really pumped about the movie when it came out, because I was big in my Beatlemania when that movie came out. But I remember watching interviews with the directors and the writers saying that like, race was not a factor in when they were like looking to cast this character. Right. You know, and that's cool because I feel like they wanted to sell the idea that like anybody could be Jack Malik. Like, what if you were put into these shoes? And I remember I watched the movie with my mom, or I showed her the trailer maybe, and she's like, "Oh, he's brown. Are people mad about that? Like, are people like?" And I was like, "Nope, no one's like mentioned. It's just like how it is." And she's like, "Oh, that's really cool." Yeah. You know, and I just like, I love seeing that. You know, and I want to see more of that kind of thing. And I feel like that kind of thing used to be way more common. Yeah. You know. Yeah. But the Oscars.
I think that Barbie did that a little bit, where there was a lot of, I mean, obviously, main Barbie, Margot Robbie, is stereotypical Barbie. But that's like the point, is that she's stereotypical Barbie. Like, they call her that in the movie.
Yeah.
But there are a lot of, like, there's a trans actress who was, is she the doctor?
She's Dr. Barbie. Hari Neff, I think her name is.
I don't know her name. Yeah.
She had a Criterion Closet video recently.
But there's like a lot of people of color and people of differing backgrounds in Barbie.
Issa Rae as President Barbie.
Yes. And I keep coughing because I choked on my tea and it's still bothering me.
It's still there. I'm sorry.
It's okay. But Barbie did that a little bit with some representation, and then of course America Ferrera. But yeah, movies. It's hard to find a movie that does that the way that they used to.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Hopefully we see more of it. It's just because like companies are trying to overcompensate with the representation because they've been and now and people can just feel the falseness of it.
Right, because like you're not like it's clear that the companies are not doing the work. They're just like putting someone in front of the camera, but then not like doing the work behind the scenes. It's like what came out recently about Stranger Things. I mean, a lot of things have been coming out about Stranger Things, but the fact that they let what's his name? They let go.
Argyle.
Yeah.
I forget the actor's name.
But they let him go without even like calling him or giving him a letter or anything.
They just didn't write him into the next season. Right,
and then he literally found out from someone else. Like the writers didn't even have the gall to just like tell him. And he's like one of the more prominent people of color on the show.
Argyle, who actor can't remember the name, but yeah, Argyle was awesome. Love
Argyle. But like stuff like that, like you have these executives being like, "Oh, put a person of color in here." And then when you do, they're not treated with the respect that they deserve like the other actors get.
What's up?
Nothing.
I totally agree with you as far as like that one's an interesting case too, because I feel like with Stranger Things they have this pattern of like every season they introduce a new character you're supposed to like and then kill them promptly. This season it was Eddie.
Yeah.
Well,
their cast is having a lot of problems right now because a bunch of them are fucking Zionists.
Yeah. And season 5 in general I've heard is not going well, especially because like the writer's strike delayed their production, and now especially because like all of those actors are much older now, and they started as like little kids. And some of their paths have gone interesting ways. Just wanted to say. So, last thing with the Oscars.
Yeah.
Normally, I'd ask, what prop would you want from it? But I guess, would you want from the movies? But I guess. Oh wait, so, funny story. I thought it was funny that for the best director category, they had Steven Spielberg was the only director who was on stage. I thought they were gonna bring out. I thought they were gonna bring out like a bunch of directors. But I'm like, if you're gonna have somebody announce the best director of the year award, it might as well be Spielberg.
Yeah.
I wonder how many times he's won best director.
I don't know.
Has to have been a fuck ton of times.
I think instead of what prop would you want, what outfit would you like to wear?
What fit?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, that's a good one. What was the best Oscar fit?
Yeah.
Your favorite Oscar? I'm trying to remember all of them.
I have my answer.
I think I might have mine, and it's a surprise to me. What's your answer? I'm gonna look it up.
My answer is Eugene from the Try Guys.
Oh yeah, he had
His
the red
fit.
dress.
Yeah, he had it was like a dress pantsuit situation, and he had the little pro-Palestine pin too.
Yes. Eugene was looking good.
Eugene looked so good.
I do remember.
The red, It was like a red suit dress situation. If you haven't seen it, you got to look it up to the people listening because it is fire.
Yeah, no, that's a freaking great one. Oh yeah, no, and it has the suit top.
Yeah.
And does he have the pearls there?
Yeah,
looking at
dude.
a picture in the audio medium of but no, I think
it's the perfect outfit for a little non-binary me.
Yeah. Let's check out 1 second. I bet we can find best Oscar looks 2024.
For you to pick yours.
Yeah. Well, no, I know mine is, well, it might change depending on this article by CNN, Best Red Carpet Looks. We're going to try to speak you through it. Michelle Yeoh had a
Oh my God, Michelle
great
Yeoh
dress.
looked beautiful.
Yeah, very beautiful dress, like sparkly, sequiny. I love the long, like Audrey Hepburn style.
Gloves
Gloves look great.
Good. She's awesome.
Yep, if people want to check out this article we're talking about, the article title is Best Red Carpet Looks of the 2024 Oscars by Oscar Holland and Taylor Nicoli.
From CNN.
From CNN. CNN, sponsor us.
No.
After Michelle Yeoh, who's next? Oh yeah, Divine Joy Randolph.
Oh my God.
That was my favorite win of the night.
Yeah.
Like she for the
mine
holdovers,
too.
and she totally deserved. We have to. I think you'd really like the holdovers. We got to watch it, and she's great in it. Yeah.
Yeah, her dress was stunning.
A lot of big poofy arms this year.
Yeah.
In the dresses. Why?
Cillian Murphy looking like
it's just a tux.
Looking like any other bitch.
Yeah, he's just wearing a tux. God, disagree. Who is this? Oh, this is Celine Song, I think. Greta Lee from Celine Song's the director. This is the main actress from Past Lives.
Oh,
it's cute. The white sash, isn't it?
yeah.
Oh
my God, Lily Gladstone.
Love the fit.
I love the indigenous beadwork she's got going on.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my God.
The pattern on the back, so sick.
She's beautiful.
Real good, great fit. Margot Robbie.
Margot Robbie's fit was good.
Sparkly black, interesting. The rivets in the middle. I like her bracelet. Ariana Grande
looking like a piece of chewed gum.
We talked about this one a lot during the show. Yeah, I think it looks like she's wearing like a dead Kirby skin, like a Kirby pelt. Is that Greta Gerwig? Carey Mulligan. That's interesting.
Yeah.
She looks like a duster.
Oh, damn.
Let's see. My boy from The Sound of Metal. I might forget. Riz Ahmed. It's okay. It's kind of giving Star Wars.
Yeah, but the pro-Palestine pin
elevates
it.
He's got the pro-Palestine pin. That makes it great. But yeah, what's up with the frayed edges in the middle?
I kind of like it. I like it as like a Star Wars fit.
Yeah.
Melissa McCarthy.
I do like the pink sash thing she like over her shoulders she got going on. Greta
Gerwig.
Oh, great. I want to see the rest of it. Very pretty.
Very pretty.
Elegant. I like her necklace. Florence Pugh.
Stunning.
I love it.
The only thing I didn't like was her off-the-shoulder shoulders.
Yeah, the off-the-shoulder shoulders is weird. I think it's supposed to be giving Dune.
Yeah.
Because it looks like something that she would have worn in
Dune.
Yeah.
Sterling K. Brown.
Looking hot.
But it is just a suit.
It is just a suit. It's harder for the men to get out there. Oh, I did like Regina King's fit.
Yeah.
I like an offset.
An off-shoulder.
Well,
situation.
just like like that. It's not, I just like a non-symmetrical dress.
Yeah.
I'm just a big fan.
She's got a nice halter top.
Yeah, anytime. I like that she has more of her left arm exposed, but then her right leg is out.
Yeah.
I think that's cool. Gosling, ooh, that is a good fit.
Oh my God, that's a great suit.
Yeah,
from Ryan Gosling.
Giving the cowboy vibes. Actually, his best fit. No, my best fit was his pink suit during his performance.
Yeah.
I wonder if they're going to show who I'm thinking of though, because he wasn't my pick.
And Emma Stone, her fit was good. I liked it.
It's all right. Yeah, it's cute.
It was giving Poor Things.
Yeah. No, it was giving the movie. Bradley Cooper and his mom.
Giving basic.
Giving basic. It's cute bringing your mom. If I ever get nominated for an Oscar, you damn straight I'm bringing my mom.
Right.
I'm bringing you as well. I don't know who this is. Oh, Ava DuVernay. Didn't recognize her without her glasses.
I don't really like the buckles on her shoulders.
Yeah, the buckles are.
But the dress itself is stunning.
The dress itself is great.
Love the Palestine
it's
pin
a great
also.
And the Palestine pin. Big ups.
Who is that?
Who is this? Oh, Becky G.
Oh. I had no knowledge of this movie or song. The Cheetos movie
The Cheetos movie, The Fire Inside.
Yeah.
Yeah, I knew about the movie, but I just didn't. I never watched a trailer for it. I just knew it existed, and it happened. This is a pretty good fit.
It's all right.
It's all right. Not wearing a pro-Palestine pin. Jennifer Lawrence. It's kind of giving shower curtain to me.
Yeah, I don't love it.
not.
I also didn't recognize her.
Not the best. What didn't you recognize about her?
I think just her face looks very different.
Heroin chic. Lupita Nyong'o.
Lupita! I love that outfit.
Yeah, I love like the frayed kind of and the bottom too. It's a nice match. It's kind of giving like Fish in a good way.
Yeah, no, she's beautiful.
Who do we got?
Emily Blunt.
Emily Blunt and John Krasinski.
I don't like the framing on the dress.
No, and she also has the shoulders above.
Why does she have the up above shoulders as well?
I don't know. It's weird.
That must be a thing.
Yeah, it must be. And then Krasinski, it's a suit.
It's basic.
I do appreciate that it's not like a black and white. That's all white.
I also appreciate that because he's not here. He's here for her. So it's very clear that his outfit is just matching her. Like she's the center focus.
That's
right?
true. It
like
is
his outfit is very like downplayed.
True. It is complimentary.
Yeah.
Brief tangent with now that because we're just looking at them. Now listen, I love Pedro Pascal, and I'm excited to see him as Mr. Fantastic.
Yes.
But I really wanted Krasinski and Emily Blunt for Sue Storm's. That would have been
fair.
That would have been so cute.
Yeah, but I just can't argue with Pedro Pascal.
That's true.
I'll put him anywhere.
Yeah.
You know.
I thought he looked so good as Mr. Fantastic
He
in
did.
Doctor Strange, and Doctor Strange specifically got me hyped about it too.
Yeah.
Get out of here, CNN.
Yeah, they're trying to
give
us pop-ups.
They're trying to get me.
Oh my God, America Ferrera's outfit was incredible.
I do love this fit. The rose gold necklace went so well with this fit. Like, she looks like a piece of candy in a good way.
She does, yeah.
Yes, I forget her name. Cynthia Erivo. I remember her getting on stage. She looks beautiful.
I like the sleeves.
Me too.
Like trailing sleeve situation.
The sleeves are cool. Yeah, no, I like the fit. The material texture just looks
uncomfortable to wear.
It looks like a cold leather couch to me.
Yeah, like I couldn't wear that for a lot of reasons, but
yeah.
Like also I love her in it.
Yeah.
She looks really good.
She does. What do we got? Jodie Foster and is that her wife or is that? Yep, wife Alexandria Hedison.
Jodie Foster's gay?
Yeah, you didn't know Jodie Foster's gay?
Oh, that's amazing.
She been gay. That's her wife.
That's awesome.
Not a huge fan of their fits though.
No, I mean they just look like normal white women, you know.
Yeah, I've
never been able to recognize Jodie Foster. You know how I get face blindness.
Mm-hmm. I like this. I like the gradient though.
Yeah.
On her fit, I think that's cool. Yeah. Looks like stars. Anna Taylor-Joy.
She looks like a fish too.
She does look like a fish,
but in a good way.
In a good way, yeah. In a more esoteric alien way that I feel like Anna Taylor-Joy can just pull off weird fits.
Yeah,
because
she has a very unique face.
Yeah, because I was about to say weird, but not weird in a bad way. Yeah.
That's why I opted for unique.
Yeah, unique. Let's see. Oh, looking Danielle Brooks. Oh yeah,
I loved her outfit.
Yeah, that's a good fit. A good classic fit.
Yeah.
Yep. What
is that?
Andrea Riseborough. Oh, this is Mandy. That's Mandy from Mandy.
Oh,
yeah.
I don't like her fit at all.
No, I hate it. It's hurting my eyes. It's like a plaid.
And then it just kind of like melts.
And it melts away.
I like that it melts.
I like the concept of it, but
I don't like the pattern.
Yeah.
Billie Eilish.
Oh, Billie. It's giving.
It's giving, especially because of the Palestine pin.
Hell yeah.
Haley Steinfeld was cute.
Ooh, that is a good fit. I don't
know.
Though
her fit, because I think this is also because she's so young, her fit is giving prom dress.
A little bit.
But I think part of it is that she's so young.
Yeah. No, it is cool though. I like the neck I like the bracers.
Yeah.
That's cool. Yep. Ke Huy Quan, Data from the Goonies.
Love him.
Love his fit. It is a suit. I like that it's...
I like the color. It's like a brown...
It is it could be a bit more vibrant. It could be a bit more like maroon present.
I just feel like he's kind of a subtle guy. You know?
It looks good on him. Meth Damon. And
I was just gonna say,
Kristen
who the fuck is that?
That's Meth Damon and Kristen.
Are they together?
They're married.
Kristen
Dunst and
Dunst.
Yeah, Mary Jane. And Meth Damon, they're married?
I had no idea.
I had no idea either. I feel like, wait a second. I need to look up their ages real quick. Brief sidebar. Because I was about to look up Jesse Plemons. I was about to look up Meth Damon. I think he's much younger than her. Yeah, he's 30. She's got to be in like her late 40s or something. Wait. Kirsten Dunst. He's 35. And she is 41. Not the craziest age difference.
I think you think that she's old because she hasn't worked in a while, specifically because people just kept wanting to cast her in old roles.
Yeah.
Because Hollywood hates it when women age.
Makes sense.
That's probably why you thought she was much older.
Makes sense. Yeah, no, they've only been married for 2 years. So.
Wow.
Interesting. Anyway, so I think these fits are pretty basic.
Yeah, I mean their fits are basic.
Not gonna lie. Coleman Domingo.
Look at those pants.
I do like the fit. Oh, those are great pants.
And boots. I think those are boots.
Oh, it makes the fit. It's giving it's giving swag. I like the buttons.
The top half of the outfit didn't have me, but the shoes and boots. I mean the shoes and pants.
I think that bring it all together.
Yeah.
For sure. Issa Rae, oh, so good. It's like green in the shadow.
Yeah, it's like green and black.
That reminds me of your pantsuit from 2 years ago a little bit. The color.
Oh, the pantsuit I wore to the formal event that we went to.
To the formal event that we went to, yes.
Yes.
It reminds me of that color a bit.
Yeah.
Oh, this is a great fit. What's this thing? Is that a bag that she has in her hands?
I don't know.
Interesting.
But I like it.
The person that I'm thinking of as my favorite, as my fit I'd want to wear, is not shown up yet. This is the dude from Past Lives.
The guy from Past Lives.
It's a suit.
It's a basic fit.
It's a suit. Pro-Palestine pin.
Love. I love that dress.
That's Saoirse Ronan from Lady Bird.
Oh, cool.
Oh, and that's Mark
Ronson. They're together?
That is
no, that's Grace Gummer.
Oh, I was wrong. It looked like Saoirse Ronan. But that's Mark Ronson.
You don't know your white women apart.
I don't know. They look exactly fucking alike, though. Hold up.
No. I believe you.
Yeah. Well, yeah. I like the dress.
I really love her dress.
It's a fit.
Mark Ronson. I mean, it's a suit.
He's got the pro-Palestine, so that's
right.
Vanessa Hudgens.
She looks great.
That
is such a deep black.
She looks like
dress.
a shadow. Yeah, it looks like Vanta Black. I can't pronounce his name. Simu Liu, Shang-Chi. I like it.
I do too.
It's not a basic. The pants are cool. I
like the boots.
I love the boots. The heels.
Yeah.
Great.
I love a man in a heeled boot.
Love a man in a heel. Sean Lennon.
And who?
And his partner, Kemp Mole.
I don't know her. I barely know him.
Yeah, he's John Lennon's son. So yeah. It's a suit.
Yeah, they're basic fits. This was cool.
I do like this.
Yeah.
Sandra Huller from Anatomy of a Fall.
I like the sleeve situation.
I do like the shoulders. I like her necklace. I like the lock.
Yeah.
In the middle. It looks like she's gonna fly off.
It does, yeah.
It looks like this dress is gonna grow wings and fly. Ooh.
That's a cool look.
Love a pantsuit.
I love a pantsuit.
Justine Triet, she was the director of Anatomy of a Fall. I do like this.
I love a pantsuit.
Yeah. Who dis? Let's see. Dwayne Wade and Gabrielle Union.
I don't really like either one of their outfits.
She looks like a disco ball. Who's that?
Who is that?
Ludwig Göransson won Best Score for Oppenheimer. It's a suit. Who's this? Oh, the Godzilla -1 visual effects team. Great. I love all their Godzilla toys.
Oh, it's so cute.
Very cute. Eva Longoria.
It's all right.
It's all right. I like the shoulders.
Yeah.
Ooh.
This fit.
Rita Moreno. I do love this fit.
This fit is giving Crow.
Yeah.
It's giving Raven.
Reservation Dogs actor D. Pharaoh Wanotai. And model Kwana Chasing Horse.
Opted for that's an indigenous fit from an indigenous brand. That's really cool.
Yeah, these are both really cool.
These are good fits.
Her fit's really cool. His is kind of just a top.
His is basic, but hers is good.
Yeah. Why am I forgetting her? Jamie Lee Curtis. Why am I forgetting her name?
Basic.
It's kind of giving. It's kind of giving principal chaperoning a high school dance, a little bit. I respect the no shirt.
I respect a no shirt under a suit jacket.
I respect no shirt. Timothy Chalamet wore something similar.
Yeah.
A few years ago. Young Royals, Omar Rudberg. Let's see. Shauna Wang and Sam Davis nominated for their short documentary alongside Cheng Li Hua and Yi Yan Fui. I want to make sure it's still recording. I like these fits.
I like their fits too.
It's
giving bubblegum and I like it.
It's giving bubblegum. I like how
Leah Lewis.
Translucent it is. It does look like candy.
Yeah, I love it.
That's really cool. This is the main dude from The Holdovers. Dominic Sessa. It's a suit.
Yeah.
I wonder if they're going to have the person I was looking at. I'm kind of speed run through.
Wait, go back to that purple one.
That one is pretty sick.
Who is that?
That is Marlee Matlin.
Wow.
Became the youngest ever winner of the Best Actress Oscar in 1987.
Her outfit's beautiful.
That's sick. Saying like the youngest winner ever is giving very Hunger Games.
Yeah.
Oh,
The Quarter Quell.
I don't know this actress's name, but I've seen her in stuff. She's in the TV. She has a show on Netflix. I can't remember. I like it's well.
Where is your pick of a fit?
I'm not seeing him.
Wow.
It's a man. That's the end of the list.
Wow.
So mine is surprisingly.
I'm excited.
Do you remember The Rock's fit? His blazer.
Yeah.
The Rock. He kind of showed up a little bit.
He did.
1 second, Oscars. Like he kind of showed up with this blazer. It was like, yeah, and he had like the crimson under, like the sash,
the silver and the crimson.
The sash. This really worked for me, and I like the bracelet.
And also, he's not wearing a shirt under it.
Yeah, and
I love it.
Exactly, like just the vest
and the necklace.
The sash, yeah. Actually, best fit was John Cena naked. But yeah, no, I loved The Rock's fit.
Yeah, that was a good one.
I totally rock that.
Shut the fuck up.
Yeah.
I stand by my answer of Eugene from the Try Guys.
Yeah, no, that's a good.
His fit was superb.
Sorry, that's a good pick. I keep kicking. I guess I'm doing it. Anyway, yeah. So I'd say that's pretty much.
Those are the Oscars.
Those are the Oscars. We're gonna talk about them again next year. No, I feel like there hasn't really been a lot out this year so far that's like Oscar worthy, but
yeah,
a lot of the Oscar bait stuff comes out like in the fall. I feel like the only movie that has come out this year as of yet that's probably gonna be nominated for anything is Dune 2.
Womp womp.
for the score.
I feel like Cocaine Bear got snubbed last year.
Shafted. Got fucking nothing.
Because I liked that movie.
Cocaine Bear was a lot of fun. Directed by Elizabeth Banks.
Yeah.
She was at the Oscars, I'm pretty sure. Anyway, yeah, folks, that wraps it up. This is Midnight Movie Gang at 4:21 p.m. We missed it by 1 minute. Yeah, and see you guys next week. We're going to come at you with some Jackie Chan. Yeah, stay tuned. Have a nice night.
Goodbye.
Bye.
So, here we go. The childish frustrations and complexes the police are searching for James Thomas, believed to be the lover of Miss Williams, and her partner in the horrible murder of Walter. Who grabs everybody that I hear them all going. Oh, please tell me where they've gone. Please tell me. Sorry, I don't know. How long is it? How hopeless could I got in here? 3 tickets to Albany on 6 o'clock train tonight. What do you mean, please? Special agent, special agent.